Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to share an evergreen niche that's super easy to monetize, beginner friendly, and you can create videos using completely free AI tools. All you need is action and consistency. And here's the crazy part. This niche has high RPM and targets audiences high paying markets. And yes, if you've been doing YouTube for a while, you already know high RPM is what every creator wants. I've spent a lot of time testing and experimenting with different niches, and this is one you can start in 2026. So let's take a quick look around YouTube first. Channels like Nick Invests, Tom, Lazy Investor, Crayon Capital, and Casual Finance are great examples. Take Nick Invests, for example. There's a main character that appears consistently across all videos. Each video is around 20 minutes long, using simple 2D visuals combined with voiceover. The thumbnails and titles directly target viewers who want to make money. And the good news? With free AI tools, you can absolutely create videos like this. But here's where it gets interesting. With thousands of YouTubers out there, how do you actually stand out? I spent time researching and developing prompts to help beginners create high-quality content in this niche, and I'll share everything step by step throughout this video. Remember, the winner is the one who stays consistent once they had a proven method. The key to this type of content is your video script. You must deliver quality, accurate, and insightful information. And this is where most creators mess up. After generating your script, use AI to test and review it, because this is the finance niche. Not everyone is an expert, even though everyone wants passive income, wealth, and financial freedom. All right, let's get started. First, create your main character. Your main character should also represent your profile image.
Go into Flow, upload your personal photo, and combine it with your prompt. Here's the prompt I use. AI will generate a 2D profile image that includes your presence. Besides 2D, you can also choose stick figure or sketch styles. When you have a consistent character appearing across videos, your audience remembers your channel more easily and your brand recognition increases. And if you don't want to use your own photo, AI can generate one automatically. Simple, but powerful. Generate ideas.
In my opinion, the best way to get ideas is to let AI take inspiration from viral content on competitor channels.
You simply provide video titles from the popular section of those channels, so AI understands what topics audiences are actually interested in. But remember, never copy scripts or titles exactly to avoid YouTube copyright issues. The titles you should collect are videos that have more views than the channel's subscriber count. That means those topics have strong audience demand. After pasting those topics into your prompt, press enter and let ChatGPT generate new ideas for you. Then save them in an Excel file for later use. And here's the prompt I use. Generate your video script. Here's the prompt I use. Next, choose one idea and paste it into your video script prompt. Press enter and wait for AI to write your script. ChatGPT has character limits, so for beginners creating videos manually, I recommend around 10-minute videos. That's why I set my prompt to 18,000 characters. If you want longer videos, like 20 minutes on channels like Nick Invest, you can adjust your prompt to request around 30,000 characters. Your script should clearly present a problem or pain point people care about.
Connect emotionally with their financial goals or dreams, promise solutions, or share case studies.
And don't forget the call to action. Ask viewers to like, subscribe, and comment. Now I get a video script. Let's go to the next step. AI fact-check your finance script.
Since we're working in the finance niche, accuracy matters. Not all of us are finance experts, but once you create content in this niche, you should provide correct and reliable information.
It's educational content, and it builds your channel's credibility. So this is the part most people completely overlook, fact-checking. Here's the prompt I use. Paste your finance fact-check prompt, insert your script, and let AI review it. If there are errors or improvements needed, AI will suggest corrections. After you get your final script, review it yourself. This step makes your script sound human and unique, instead of robotic or similar to other channels. Once that's done, we move to the next step. Generate visuals. Remember the main character image we generated earlier? Save it. You'll use it for all future videos. Now we generate visuals. And here's the visual generation prompt I use. You'll need one visual prompt for each sentence. That usually works best. Paste your visual prompt template into ChatGPT, insert your fact-checked script, and press enter. AI will generate image prompts. If it stops midway, ask it to continue until the entire script is covered. In my template, I request one shot per sentence. Then go back to Flow and paste each prompt. Make sure to attach your main character image in the subject section. If later prompts relate to previous scenes, include earlier images so AI can generate consistent visuals. Flow just updated their interface, and honestly, it feels faster now. Generations seem quicker, everything looks cleaner, and the whole experience feels smoother. I actually really like this new interface. Good job, Flow team. What about you guys? Do you like the new update? For this finance niche, I use a 2D style similar to the Nick Invests channel. You don't need to animate every image. Just animate the first 15 images, which usually cover the first 2 minutes of the video. Because the main focus is delivering valuable content through the script. To animate an image, click the Reuse prompt icon first. Then, delete the old image so we can start fresh. Next, click the 3 dots on the image you want to animate and select Add to Prompt. This tells the AI exactly which image we want to turn into a video. After that, switch to video mode and choose ingredients or frames depending on your clip. Then, set it to landscape and select how many videos you want to generate at once. Now, for the most important part, choose the video model. Here, select VO 3.1 Fast. And finally, press Enter. And your animation will start generating automatically. Quick tip. To avoid confusion when generating many images, download each finished image and number them in order. Then continue until all prompts are completed. Voiceover. For voiceover, I use 11 Labs. Choose English, American accent. You can use voices like Hale or Mark. Paste each part of your script, click Generate, listen to the result, and download if it sounds good. Create the thumbnail.
Your thumbnail is the first thing people see. This is your first impression, and it can literally decide whether your video gets clicks or gets ignored.
It doesn't matter how good your script is. If your thumbnail doesn't make people stop scrolling, nothing else matters.
When you study top creators and your competitors, you'll notice something interesting. They keep thumbnails extremely simple.
Only 1 to 4 words. One main character, strong curiosity, sometimes a little contradiction, sometimes a little shock factor. The goal is simple, make people think, wait, what is that? Now here's the shortcut. Paste this prompt into ChatGPT, then paste your video script into that prompt. ChatGPT will generate a custom thumbnail prompt specifically for your video. Once you have the prompt, go into Flow, select your main character image, paste the prompt, set aspect ratio to 16:9, set number of images to 4, and hit Enter. Then choose the one that makes you instantly feel, that's it, that's the thumbnail. Pick the one that makes you want to click.
If it triggers your curiosity, it will trigger everyone else's too. That's how you win the click. That's how you win YouTube.
As you saw earlier, this prompt will also generate a title automatically. Edit your video. Once you have all visuals and voiceover ready, open CapCut and upload everything. Drag the clips, images, audio into the timeline and arrange them in order if needed. Enable auto captions, choose a font, and adjust the text slightly. I usually use stroke size 13 with a bit of flow. For fonts, I recommend Poppins or Inter because they're easy to read, but you can choose any font you like. Review everything, then export your video. And here's a snippet of the final result.
The first $100,000 is the hardest money you'll ever build. Not because it's impossible, but because, in the beginning, your money isn't doing much work for you. Almost all the progress comes from your effort, your savings, your discipline, your income. But eventually, something shifts. Your investments start contributing in a meaningful way, then accelerating, and over time, your money begins doing more of the heavy lifting than you do. Understanding exactly why this happens can completely change how you approach building wealth.
Thank you so much for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Auf Wiedersehen.